ready for this? You know, it's been a good conference. We started Thursday night, and you had Warren Barfield talking about you got to know your goals. You got to know where you're headed. You got to know what to focus on. As we get ready to leave here in a little bit, you know, we've had an exciting time. Thursday night was awesome. We worshiped together, prayed together. We had recognition. Friday, we got the mobile app. We brought the energy. We partied until we could hardly walk last night. I'm hoping there's not a lot of videos last night. At one point, I saw my mom on stage. I had that thing back here that says, you know, what would your mom think? You know, are you okay? And I looked over and saw my mom on stage, and I thought, I think the ceiling's anything I want tonight. It was crazy out there. And then today, I was really excited about the social media. We're going to change the world. Everybody right in here with us right now, we're going to change the world. We're going to give them hope. And we're going to take them on the grandest adventure this year. You know, I came into this year just feeling something about the year going to be a great year. I was getting really excited about it. And I was thinking, conference, you know, we're going to enjoy every moment and really throw some gas on the fire, see if you can get an explosion in your business. But I thought, what can I say that when you leave here, you take this feeling with you? Because right now, you're in a safe environment. You know, I was thinking of what Warren said the other day. There's no crabs in this room. No crabs. We got people who want to build each other up. We're going to help them up, push them up. But when you go out there, it's a little different. And some people don't know they're crabs. It might be your best friend. It might be a relative. So we got to arm ourselves ready to go out there and take what you know can happen. You've seen the stories today. You've heard from real people the real results that are happening. You know, I think of 2014. 2014 was a good year. When I was coaching, I would have said a good year was we made the playoffs, we won a district, but we didn't win a championship. 2014 was a good year. We changed some lives, we paid off debt, we paid off credit cards, we paid $20,000 to 61 people. Over $1.2 million in debt was paid off. We brought some spouses home. We brought some moms home to be with their kids. We paid off some student loans. But it wasn't a great year. I didn't feel like we won that championship. What does a championship mean? You're like, how are we stuck with a coach for our CEO? He's always talking about winning. Championships. Championship means this. More people get their student loans paid for. More credit cards are paid off. More people are driving cars that are paid for. And more people are putting their heads on a pillow in a house that's paid for. I want you to see that word more. Because when you're setting your goals today, I don't want your goal to be just what you need. I want your goal to be more. Because if your goal is more than what you need, we'll have more giving people, more helping people, and more people dreaming big. I want more for every one of you. That is an It Works championship. I want to lift the trophy at the end of 2015 and know that we gave our all and we improved our lives. You want to raise that trophy at the end of the year, winning? I tell you, when I was a coach, when I was coaching basketball, I feel like I still coach. When I was coaching, I knew if it might be a special year. I knew the ingredients it took to win big. There were years I got excited when I walked in that locker room and I looked around. I looked at the eyes of my players and I knew if they had that hunger. I knew if they wanted it as much as I wanted it. We have all the ingredients to win big here. We've got a great team. We've got new tools, mobile app, It Works U, a new product with the energy drink. We've got great leadership. We've got a corporate team that will do anything for you. An exploding international group. Where are you? I feel like we have a team that's hungry. A team that's hungry. You know, I've had talented teams that didn't always win. I had less talented team with heart that refused to lose. They outworked and they always found a way to win. What kind of a team are we? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? I believe it. I believe it. Are you guys hungry over there? If we want a championship, meaning if you want to be debt-free, stay at home, control your time, travel the world, have freedom to do what you want, you got to be hungry. You got to want it. Great teams with potential will double their efforts. When I knew I had a great team, I looked at them, I said, guys, I'm going to be harder on you than I've ever been. Team, I'm going to push you because I know you can get across that finish line. Great teams with potential will double their efforts. When I was coaching, that meant we ran harder, we shot more baskets, we hit the weight room, we demanded more. But what's that mean to us here? Well, here's how. If you're blitzing 1 card a day, I want you handing out 2. If you're doing 2 reps a day, I want you to do 4. I'm challenging you to double your efforts. If you're doing 6 parties a month, I want you to do 12. Now, it's easy to sit here and talk about it. When my teams left that locker room and we were running harder, they felt it. They were out of breath sometimes. They were like, Coach, I can't do 1 more. I said, you want it? You want that championship? Then you'll do 1 more. Team, I'm asking you to give more. I'm asking you to give more because you're worth it. You've got a championship on the line. What is winning? Winning for us is changing lives. You know, it matters how you keep score. When I was coaching, I was on a scoreboard. With us, the scoreboard is how many lives are we changing? How many people are we giving hope to? Can you give more? You know, the world would say, well, that's a sacrifice, Mark. Here at Works, we say it's an investment. You're investing in yourself. You're investing in your families. You're worth it. Your family's worth it. You know, I carry on me my phone. You got your phone? Pull your phone out. When I look on my phone, the first thing I see is my why. My family pick right there. If you don't have your why right there, you need to. Here's why. When you leave here, you're going to be at top of the mountain. And something's going to happen. It always does. Life gets in the way. But if you got your why right there in front of you, it's that reminder that it's worth it. When we were doing 2-a-days in practice and they felt like they couldn't go on, but you knew you wanted to lift that trophy of debt-free, that trophy of living on your own terms, that trophy of looking at your kids and knowing you can take that trip with them, you can be at home with them, it was worth it. You know, I got a new why today. It's you guys. I'm going to take a picture. It's you guys. It's you guys. And it's you guys. Because I believe in you, and I believe you can change your life. Because we are It Works. Because we are It Works. Now I'm going to lay out the plan. What does winning look like? It's investing. It's not sacrifice, it's investing. Are you willing to invest in yourself? Are you willing to go harder, double your efforts because you can pay off debt? Maybe all your family's debt? What would it feel like with the word more, that not only did you pay your house off, but maybe you paid your mom and dad's house off? Or your grandparents? You know, you might miss a child's game right now so that you can pay for their entire college education debt-free. That's an investment. You've heard it said, we're going to do for a short time what others won't, so we can have the rest of our life to live it like others can't. Because we are. You know, where does this investment start? Some of you are nodding your head, you're listening to me, but I get the feeling some of you really don't believe. You don't believe that you could drive in a car that's paid for. Or maybe the mountain of debt is so high, you're like, I could never pay that off. I've watched it. I've watched people right here in this VIP section do that. You know, if you don't have the belief in yourself right now, I want you to borrow some of mine. Because I know you can do it. And if you don't have enough with mine, I want you to borrow from this VIP section, because they've started this journey and they're on their way because they believe in you. I believe in you. I'm thinking, you know, that back seat back there, I was in a convention like this. Cindy and I were sitting there. I was teaching school, coaching. She was trying to figure out how can we as a family keep her home with the kids. I was trying to figure out when my girls said, Daddy, how I could buy what they wanted or invest in their lives. Or my son said, hey, can we do this, Dad? I could figure out a way to say yes when I knew there wasn't a lot there. We were sitting in the seat back there trying to decide, could we really do this? And I tell you, those of you that are sitting in that same seat right now, we believe in you. And we believe in you, and you, and you. I'm telling you, you can do this. I had teams with talent that didn't give the effort. Are you going to give the effort? Your family is worth that. Taking 3 parties a month and doing 6, are you willing to double your efforts? I know I'm asking a lot, but you're worth a lot because we are. Believe that you got to take action. And all this week, we've been talking about action means bring it. If you're going to make the impossible possible, the uncommon common, you're going to do it because we bring it. You know, we're not the normal ones. I used to wonder why we're a little crazy. Now I like being crazy. You know, they said Steve Jobs was crazy. They said Walt Disney was crazy. They said walking on the moon was crazy. So we're in good company, right? My best teams weren't always the most talented, but they refused to lose. They hated losing. I hate losing. Losing means you quit. You guys are winners in here. It's hard to beat someone if they never give up. Are you ready to refuse to lose? Refuse debt? Are you ready to reclaim your freedom? We are, because we are. Are you ready to bring it? You know, here's the thing with bring it. If we're sitting in my locker room, you guys got to feel bad for my kids. You know, they'd be like, Dad, this is the living room. I go, no, it's my locker room. Come here, guys. You got to work harder. Mow the yard faster. You can get the dishes done. Come on, you got to bring it. You can't just go, bring it. It's attitude. I love that picture. Looked just like our women here. She was at the starting line of life every day. She had kids, schedule, and she had to bring it. There was her energy drink. And she was ready to bring it. She wouldn't have said, bring it. She'd have had attitude. I've seen it on Cindy. She gives me that look. Let's bring it. You better bring it. Right now with attitude. Bring it. Let's hear you. You gonna bring it? You can't bring it sitting down. You gonna bring it? What? Bring it! Because we are. Oh, I think you're getting ready. Are we willing to work harder, double our efforts? It's going to take it. I mean, I know most of us, we didn't have rich parents. We didn't win the lottery. I can't adopt all of you. Maybe Zach, Kate, but that's about all I got room for. But you know what you can do? You can bring it. You can double your efforts. You can bring it. It's not all talent, it's effort. It's never quit, never give up, double your efforts, no matter what life throws at you. When Cindy and I were trying to get out of debt and we were thinking there was more out there, we had family meetings. We talked about how can we get more effort? How can we work around this schedule? You've got to make it your attitude. You've got to bring it. Why? Because we are. You know, right now you're standing up, just high five someone next to you. Tell them they're worth it. You're worth it. You are worth it. You're worth it. You're worth it.
You're worth it.
You're worth it. I'm telling you, we believe in you, and you're worth it. I've been listening this weekend. Been listening to our leaders and what's going on out there, and I was sitting back there thinking, when Cindy and I first got in a business and started, $500 meant the world to us. An extra $500 a month. I saw all of you people that are distributors and executives just starting. How many of you, $500 was really just give me some extra money was what you were thinking of. Well, I've been listening this weekend, and we're going to add a bonus. We're going to build the rubies. So I'm adding a ruby bonus, $500. I'm listening. Anyone joins from January 1st on of this till March 31st, you get ruby in the first 2 calendar months, $500 bonus. It's not a guarantee, it's a bonus. So whatever you earn, you keep, and you get a $500 bonus. So leaders, you've been telling me for a while, to get more diamonds, to get more people in the good bonus, you're really concentrating on ruby. So we got ruby, we've added a ruby maintenance to help you develop diamonds, so a lot of you can get those good bonuses. What do you think of the ruby bonus? You like that? So right now, this is what we have. We had put till January 31st that we have the diamond bonus, double diamond, triple, presidential ambassador till January 31st. You know what? I need some energy. It's going to take a little extra energy if you're going to double your efforts. You got to double your efforts? I'm asking you, don't do 1 blitz, do 2. I'm asking you to double your efforts. If you do that, I'm going to extend the good bonus until March 31st. So we're going to make 2015 epic. We're going to build rubies to get good bonuses. We're going to take this to you got to give me a bring it. You got to bring it with attitude. You ready to bring it? Are you going to double your efforts? Double your parties? It might mean you have to get up earlier to prepare the blitz. It may mean you stay up later at night. It may mean double time, extra shifts. But are you willing to double your efforts? Are you going to bring it? I don't want to build a little company. If I'm going to build a company, I want it to be epic. We're going to build a company, let's do it. We're going to change lives, let's do it. We're going to make a difference in people's lives, let's do it. Are you going to double your efforts? Then I'm going to double the good bonus. That's kind of crazy. Hey. Go. Don't make too much noise. I don't want Donkey to hear all this.